Have you always wanted to learn to code, but don't know where to start?
Learning to
Would
code.
You like to make
Okay.
and bring your
We'll come back.
ideas
We'll
to
try
life?
again.
Then this
Maybe
is
at the
your
commercial
course on
break,
web development,
something
from
will
beginner
happen.
to advanced.
Hey everybody. So today I wanted to talk about an idea that I have for this channel, something I want to do. I get a lot of commercials on YouTube for entrepreneurial type programs. So what I'm going to do is in a few videos, I'm going to sit down and go through the free class, all the free stuff. Whatever the free entrepreneurial stuff is on YouTube that I'm being advertised on a daily basis, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through the free part, and I'm going to let you know if I think it's worth your time or not. And I think this is going to be fun for me because I'm really interested in getting the training and whatnot to be an entrepreneur. But I honestly believe entrepreneurship is something that you're kind of like born to do. And you can learn how to do it better, but you have to have something in yourself already that you're, naturally occurring that makes you an entrepreneur, somebody who can, be self-started and direct themselves and stay productive and on task. So I am going to see if this stuff will work for anybody or if they're just con people trying to get you to pay for a class so that they can make money and you have a very small chance of actually converting your personal experience into dollar signs. So look forward to that series of videos to start coming. I'm super interested to look at all these free programs and see what's available out there. Back in the house. So maybe I'll get a commercial this time. Let's see. This doesn't look like it applies because I would already have to have a business for this commercial, but maybe the next one. Because they do two. They bless you with 2 commercials at each stop at these days. Whew. Okay.
Hi. Have you always wanted to learn to code, but don't know where to start?
Learning to
Would
code. Okay.
And bring your
We'll come back.
ideas
We'll
to
try
life?
again.
Then this
Maybe
is
at the
your
commercial
course
break,
on web development,
something
from
will
beginner
happen.
to advanced.
Okay. Okay. All right. So try to get something done before I lose the light. What should I watch? Let's see. No, not this commercial. Maybe the next one. I think they know what my plan is, and they haven't been playing the right commercials for this video. Here we go.
To launch your online course.
Okay.
So the first thing I want you to know is that your launch is not personal, it's math. Okay, let me say that again. Your launch is not personal, it's math.
Free training, you guys. It's called coursefromscratch.com. There's this beautiful brown woman. She's got, the semi-kinky hair.
All right, I'm going to walk you through it, and then I'll show you the new way. So it was called the escape formula, all right?
All right, so this is the first one we're going to do. So stay tuned. I will let you know what happens. Actually, let's do this here. Let's do this right now. We're going to sign up. Ha, ha, ha. We're going to sign up. I should make a new email address for this stuff, but I'm not going to. Okay, so this is a new masterclass by Danielle Leslie. How to turn your unique story and expertise into an online course and build your hashtag WFA, which means work from anywhere business. See how I make 6 figures per month on repeat and help others launch their courses without the topic, time, and tech overwhelm. And there's a big red button that says, yes, I want to attend. And you get a bonus. Once you register, you'll get the link to a bonus video, how I made $8,000 in 7 days pre-selling my course. So we're going to learn how to select our course topic, create the course content in record time, get premium course sales and high-paying customers. Yes, I want to attend. We get another big red button. Who is Danielle Leslie? Well, she launched her first online course in 2012 on Udemy, it looks like. That's cool. She's helped over 4,000 people create courses on hundreds of unique topics. Okay, so this might be like a Udemy course. This is cute. I want to know how to do one of those. Okay, yes, I want to attend. What information does she want from me? I know she wants my email address and my phone number too. Dang, girl. Dang, girl. Okay. I can do this in 10 minutes if I have time. Hell yeah, man. Let's do it. How long is this going to take? Ooh. Okay, we'll do it. 10 minutes. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Joni. All right. I'm registered, y'all. Watch the video above for a message from me. I have just a few quick notes to make sure you get the most out of your 90-minute master. Oh, it's 90 minutes. Hold on. Can I change the time? Oh, you get a class workbook? All right, set aside at least 90 minutes for the class and block off your calendar so you don't have any distractions. I wish I would have been told this before I decided on my time slot. 10 minutes from now. Okay, 10 minutes from now, 6:30, 7, 8 o'clock, I'll be done. Okay. All right. Ugh. Engage like the class is live. Paying attention equals retention. The more you engage, the more you'll get out of the class. And after you're done, forward the class to a friend who you think would benefit as well. So, my webinar link. I have about 8 minutes to get my life together before this starts. So, I'm going to go do some stuff so I can do my class in time. Hi. So, here we are at the end of the video, and I'm sharing my thoughts on Course from Scratch by Danielle Leslie. So what I wanted to do in this series was look at all the free stuff that these entrepreneurs are offering, and then I can let you know if I think it's worth the money or not, or just my thoughts, period. So I went to her free webinar, and lots of shady things were going on. But let me start with what she's offering. Okay, so her program includes a 3-month subscription to a course service, a service that will sort of implement your course that people can sign up for, and then your course is stored in there. Platform she's using is Teachable, which I found out when I went through the no, I didn't find that out during the class. I found that out afterwards. I don't remember how. She's got a 7-day email list builder. This is a $47 value. But throughout the video, throughout the webinar, she says you can do this without an email list. So, okay, we can do this without an email list, but you're going to offer me an email list builder? What are you saying, girl? And then we have Webinar from Scratch, where she teaches you how to make a webinar from scratch. This is a $297 value. By the way, the webinar program she uses is called Webinar Jam, and an annual subscription at the lowest level is $499. These are the things that are included in the program, along with telling you what you need in your course, whatever else. So all of that is $3,997. But if you buy today, you're going to get it for $1,997, or you can do 6 payments of $394, which ends up being $2,364. If you sign up today, not only will you get it for half off, $1,997, you get a live session with Danielle, which is a $250 value. So I guess these are her coaching prices. So that's the value of an hour-long session with her. So that's if you buy today, the same 24 hours that you go on the webinar. But if you buy right now, while we're on this webinar or in the next, I don't know, 6 hours, I don't really know what the time limit was on that, we'll give it to you for $17.97. And that includes another bonus called Likes Don't Buy, which teaches you how to convert your Instagram or other social media following into MVPs, or your most valuable payers. She is not very subtle with this looking at people as dollar signs. So okay, that's the whole program. It's gonna be $2,000 pretty much if you pay in full. If you do the payment plan, it's gonna be about $2,300, $2,400 we'll say. And you can miss the whole sale, and then you'll have to pay $3,997 when you get around to taking the class. Now, first of all, these are tactics these people use to get you excited and make you want to pay for this class. The class never costs the full price. It's always discounted. It's always for a limited amount of time. There's always a countdown. There's always, you might miss out. Don't miss out. You might miss out. Don't miss out. So whatever, Shady. Now, let's talk about all the shady stuff we saw in this webinar. First of all, you go to sign up for the webinar and they give you time slots. The time slots are 90 minutes apart, but they don't tell you how long the webinar is going to be. When you sign up for the webinar, you sign up for your time slot, then it tells you it's going to be 90 minutes for this live session, okay? So you sign up, you sign in, you go into the webinar, and then it's like, oh, one of the tips she tells you to get the most out of the webinar is to participate in the chat and chat with everyone and let her know what's going on with you. So she comes on, hey everybody, I just want to wait. I want to get started at the top of the hour. You know, I just want to wait for a few more people to get in here, Okay, red flag number 1. My class started at 6:30. So this top of the hour talk she's talking just lets me know right away that this is pre-recorded. This is not a live session. So she's going through, she's shouting out people's names in the chat. Oh, here, what are you here for? Where are you from? What class are you going to teach? Where are you from? And what class are you going to teach? And she's hollering all these names. Not hollering, but she's saying all these names. And none of these names are in my chat box. I'm looking at the names. None of the people she's naming are in my chat box. But I feel like that's a sort of sneaky tactic, because some people might be like, oh, it's just other people I haven't seen the names of yet. But there really weren't that many people in the webinar. So that was shady. Shady shit number 2. So the class is supposed to be 90 minutes. That's what they tell you after you've already picked up a time slot. So then the class is going on and on and on and on and on. It went on for 150 minutes, a full hour beyond my time commitment, you know, the time I was willing to commit to this. So that's some shady. That's red flag number 2. And then if the next live session is supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but we don't even get off of our live session until 9, who's doing the other live session? And then on top of that, when you pick your time slot, it also tells you to pick your time zone. So are these time slots, they're already based on my time zone because it started at 6:30 and the time that I was looking at it was like 6:15. So they already know what my time slot is to give me these time slot suggestions. But then you have to pick your time zone. So how is this class live? If I'm picking a time slot and my time zone, like when are you going to be on? Are you on at 6 o'clock here and it was just weird. Red flags everywhere. So once we get past that, and as soon as you log into the webinar, there is a little sales widget, or whatever you want to call it. It's right by the chat box. It's a little window, and it says, buy now, buy the course now. We haven't even had the webinar yet, and you want to sell me the course already? This is crazy. During the webinar, the meat of the webinar, when she talks about her course and how it's going to benefit you, she spends a lot of time establishing herself as an authority on making courses. So what you have to do is listen to her brag about her success, but she's not 100% honest about how she became successful, and we'll get to that a little bit later. So the emphasis for this program is to get pre-orders for your courses. She calls it butts and seats. And what she's encouraging you to do is to sell your course before you've created any content for your course. And that just smacks of dishonesty to me. Also, during the course, she constantly talks about making your courses so that you can price them at a premium, getting those, pre-orders for your course before you ever even make any content. And there's really no talk about the quality of the course you make or the quality of the content that you bring into your course. So that's another red flag for me. She's more worried about how you can get as much money as possible out of these people than whether or not you're actually giving them value based on your course. I did a little other research. I looked at her YouTube channel. I could be wrong, but it looks like she has like 5 videos total. And the first video was from like 8 years ago, and the last video was like from 2 years ago. But she's advertising on YouTube. So I just feel like that's not unethical, but I don't like it. I don't like that you're advertising on YouTube, but you're not bringing any value to YouTube with your own videos. So if YouTube is valuable enough because people are watching and people will sign up for your course, then why not make some YouTube videos and even more people will sign up for your course? I don't know. Maybe it's just videos are not her thing, whatever. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below for this video I watched by Mike Pitt, where he talks about his experience actually taking the course. He didn't stick with the course and asked for a refund pretty early within their refund period, which is 14 days. But it's very interesting and goes more in depth on what happens after you pay the money and sign up for the class. I really left a link to that below if you want to check it out. Also got a follow-up video on Instagram to close the sale. So what happened is, after I watched the webinar and I did my thoughts or whatever, I went on my phone and went through my Instagram feed, just my regular feed, and like the third video was an ad from her saying, oh, you watched the webinar, but you didn't sign up. I want to work with you, blah, blah, blah. So what do I think? I don't think it's worth your money. I think $2,000 is a lot to spend just for somebody to help you do the least. And she talks about it like with pride. I do the most with the least. I do the most with the least. And that's great when you're being given the least. But when you just up and decide you're gonna use the least to do the most, I don't know if there's any integrity in that. The Mike Pitt video is important for this next point because he talks about, he was inside the Facebook group. Yeah, you get a private Facebook group when you sign up, and you get lifetime enrollment in the course. So whatever updates she makes to the course are available to you at no extra cost. But she talks about her 500 students that are doing so well and made so much money, and then you see that there's like 3,000 people in the group. And so Mike Pitt sort of did the numbers, and that's an 83% failure rate. 83% of the people taking this course are not able to turn it into a viable income. That's terrible. It is a terrible, 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 terrible rate of success. just the shady business practices, pretending like it's a live session when it's not, trying to sell me before I even take the webinar, and then all of that, oh, extras, bonuses, extras. So by the time, like for Teachable, is like $99 a month, the professional program. If you do an annual subscription to Teachable, which is $99 a month, that's like $1,188 for the year. So you're already at $1,000. So you spent money on her class. You're gonna need a year of Teachable, or you're gonna need to do 7 more months. I don't know how that works. I would suggest you do the year because it costs less. So you're paying $2,000 for the course. You're gonna need Teachable the whole time that you're doing your course so people can access the course, which is like $1,000 a year. And then you have that webinar class that I'm sure she does webinar from scratch during this course. So I'm sure at some point she tells you need to get a webinar jam account, and that's $499 a year. So beyond the $2,000 you spend on this course, you're gonna need at least $1,800 to participate in the, you know, the basic structure or the basic like foundation that you need to even keep a course going. So I don't think it's worth your money. I think that butts in seats mentality, especially, I think that's the most like terrible part of it, that her plan is for you to sell your course before you even create the content. So basically she's just teaching you how to do a sales funnel and how to sell something, and not really teaching you how to build a course. So whatever, that is my thoughts. I'm serious, guys. I was in this webinar and I really wanted to join, and I was drinking the Kool-Aid and I was just falling for it, and I was reading those personal, you know, recommendations and testimonials, and I was like, yeah, I can make a class. I can charge a premium. I got stuff. I'm already an expert. But I don't need to spend $2,000 on her class. So those are my thoughts. That's my first review. I'm looking forward to doing another one of these, and I'll see you next time.
Just that black Mozart.